turn 4 of 15. I think that's...
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Okay. Oh, I also forgot my music for a second. All right, so I vaguely remember doing weather, so I'm not gonna roll it again. Rally phase, do I have anything that's broken? Oh, right, I got my guys in M1, and they're dead. DM goes out. I wonder if I'm allowed to automatically grab the support weapon. So while you do your rallies, I'll check that. I don't think I can.
All right, these guys will try to self-rally. And fail.
Oh, also, that guy loses CX.
And oh no, this other guy down here in behind.
Yeah.
Fails. No ELR.
If a unit surrenders, is eliminated, or runs away, an infantry SMC can immediately recover. Alright, cool. In the same manner, regardless of phase. Alright, so my Commissar in M1 will grab the LMG, so at least he's partially useful now.
You want to roll for the Russians?
Sure. That is nothing. So they lose DM. And I think that's it. Yeah.
That's actually ELR for them.
You can't ELR on rally. Just like how you can't ELR if you're already broken, if I remember correctly. It's a pretty weird property. Alright, prefer. Do I have anything that'd be worthwhile to shoot? No, you know what? No shots, moving phase. 01 is going to assault move into P1.
Okay, unit there will respond. Yeah, everybody's numbers will fire. So it's going to be 7 up 2, I believe. No, 14 up 2. No, 7 up 2. I was right the first time.
Yeah.
On 7 is barely nothing. And that's a cower anyway, so.
And, just so I remember, concealment is off that guy. Alright. Similarly, N1 is going to assault move to O1.
We'll hold it.
And then the Commissar in M1 is going to go to N0 as a normal move.
Okay, I don't think anybody can actually see that. Yeah.
Then continues to O1 for 4.
Hold on for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought you were checking something.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Um, well, I don't like odds there at all. 337 and O10 is going to go to P10 as a normal move.
Okay.
Q10 for 2.
Okay.
Which is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like the Red Army guys on the bottom floor, they're going to shoot, so it's going to be 4 down 2. Or, actually, just, no, Sankar is not a hindrance or anything. So it's going to be 4 down 2. What's in this? 2 residual. The partisans.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. Sorry, that was the. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they leave residual anyways, but.
No,
yeah.
no. I was wondering if the break numbers for the artillery down in the unattended areas is different.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I was worried
about. They'll continue to R10 for 3.
Okay.
And then S10 for 4.
I will let them conceal fire from there.
All right. Oof.
That's going to be an 8 down 2.
Mm-hmm. 4 and 8.
It's a 2 MC.
Little break. Right. The crew in O10 will assault move into P9. Can they... Are you allowed to recover after an assault move? I don't think anything says so. During their movement phase, after an expenditure of 1 extra. Oh, okay, no, I guess they can. So it would cost me whatever amount. I think it's 2 to get into a Sangar. It's the Sangar F8.
Yeah, it's +1 to get underneath the Sangar.
Yeah, so it's 2, and then I just spend 1 as at the same time to recover the gun. Granted, it's still pointing a completely craps away, but whatever. That would be... That sucks. The crew...
Okay. Well, that's an interesting twist in assault movement. I didn't realize that.
I mean, I assume it can be done because nothing in the recovery, nothing says you can't. Let me just, you know what? I'll check assault movement as well.
Yeah, no, I looked under assault movement. So assault movement is lessening to 1 location without using all of its movement factors. So I think you've succeeded with that because you only use 2 out of your 4.
It would cost me 3, because 2 to get in, and then it's Sangar's uh, cost to train +1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then additional MF within location examples given out of or into fortification or recovery. Yeah, so you can recover and assault move.
Does the recovery add like a movement factor cost?
Yeah, you pay 1 more.
Oh, so that would bring the cost to get into the hex up to what, 4?
Yeah, it just means that it would prevent assault movement, I suppose.
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
the
So
thing
you have to
is.
normal move into it. Unless they did something wacky like CX or something like
that. So the crew in N10 assault moves into O10.
Okay.
The boys in N9 are gonna go normal move to N8.
All right.
N7 for 2.
Guys on the bottom floor in 04 will fire at them.
Alright, I was about to make the same shot.
So it's going to be 3
Down
2.
2. Ooh. And then continues into the Sangar for 4. But I'm not gonna... Sure, I'll see Exum and try. Just barely. There. Why did I have to put residual in that hex? You know what? I'm gonna try. 447 and N9 is gonna go to O9 for 1.
Okay.
P9 for 2.
Sorry, looking at something here.
Yep.
Yeah, the machine gun will fire at them from Q4.
Okay.
So that is going to be 4 down 2.
Oh, just see. Okay. I wasn't sure if you're gonna use the leader or not.
Oh, right, yeah, so I'm sorry, yes, the leader will aid. So that's going to be 4 down 4. Instead, so that is a 5. On 4, which is 1 MC.
And they pass. 4 Red Army Sniper. Do you want to roll it or should I? No, activation. Not, yeah.
I just kind of assumed, but alright, yep. Alright, so.
Sniper. Continues to Q9 for 3. Did you have? No, you didn't have, right. Okay. And if nothing in Q9, they will go to R8 for 4.
Alright, well, we'll final fire on them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 4 down 2.
Mm-hmm.
7 on 4 is a contest check.
Pins. Hmm. The partisans on the first level in M6 will go down as a normal move into M6.
Okay.
Continues to M5 for 2.
The machine gun followed by with the leader will fire at them.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 down 2.
Mm-hmm. Actually, does... Curious, it's something here. Here.
So 4 on 4 is 1 MC.
Yeah, I just want to check to see if railroads still count as open ground or ground level. Units in are considered open ground. Okay, cool. Infantry. So it's what, 1 MC?
Yep.
Pins. The other squad in M6 goes to N5 for 1.
Okay.
N4 for 2.
The squad on the ground floor will fire.
God damn it.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
So it's going to be 3 down 2.
Mm-hmm.
3 down 3 is 2 MC.
And bricks. There is a 9, 11. ELR is 4. Just makes it okay.
Will they leave 1 or 2 residual there? I think it's 1.
It'd be halved, yeah, so 1. My stack in L6 is going to assault move into M6. I don't think that counts. Where's my... Right. Sewer guys will attempt to move. So just checking to see if they're lost. Thankfully, they are not. And they are moving to 01. And I'm just going to rearrange this. There we go.
For emergence end of movement.
Yeah, and they don't have to emerge. Man, I still don't like that. That's... You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna 447 and L3. So went to normal move into M3.
Okay.
Continues into N2 for 2.
The squad on the top level will fire at you.
Okay. 6 down 2.
Cowers to 4. 8 on 4 is nothing.
Anything else?
No, I would kind of like to save that machine gun in the unit there to try and do some defensive fire if nothing else comes closer.
Okay. Continues into O2 for 3.
The machine gun will have to fire, so 12 down 2. 4 on 12 is a 3 MC.
Yeah, he's not making it. That's a break. I'm going to have my unit in K7 is going to move into bypass, drops concealment for 1.
Okay.
Goes into L5 for 2. And then continues into L4 for 4.
Okie dokie.
K6 drops concealment, moves to K5 for 1. And then into L4 for 3. And stays there. My heroic leader in L3 is going to go crazy and decide he wants a piece of action. So he goes into M4 for 2.
Okay.
N3 for 4.
The unit in O3 on the top floor will fire at him.
Okay.
That's
It's a
going to be
3 down 2.
3 down.
Or 3 down 1.
Down. Nothing.
Still 1 residual.
Is it? I thought you didn't get residual on this.
No, you'd still leave residual. Because you're even on a subsequent, you still leave residual. Or at least you should, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, subsequent and even final protective. The upper floor squad in L3 assault moves to lower floor is their only change.
Okay.
God, this is bugging me so much. I could do it that way. Alright, I'm gonna do I want to see if this works. I'm gonna be dropping concealment because I have to anyways. Declare CX per stack in N10. They go to O10 for 2.
Okay.
Continues to P9 for 4. Q9 for 3. Or sorry, 5.
Okay.
Q8 for 6.
Okay.
And then into building R6 or R7.
Oh,
Hmm?
you forgot to roll for your reinforcements.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Uh, whatever. We'll just assume I didn't get it. That's my that's on me to remember.
I mean, I think you can keep rolling after this. Just
Yeah, yeah. It's as long as because you have to get where's the PDF? You have to get under uh like 8 or
less than
something.
8. Yeah, it's not too hard.
Knowing me, I'd roll over it. And then lastly, the last squad in N9 is going to go to the same path. So O10 for 2, P9 for 4, 5, 6. And I think I'm out of moves, so defensive fire.
The squad machine gun on the bottom will declare intensifier. Yes. I believe they have to in order to fire. They'll fire the heroic leader with the demolition charge there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, what is it with it's a different name with machine guns. It's sustained fire.
So they go, it's what? +2.
So the breakdown number is lowered by 2, and their firepower is halved, so it'd be the same as a subsequent shot. The only thing to keep in mind is remembering the breakdown number lowers. So instead of on an 11, it's 9.
Yeah, I'm actually inclined to not use the machine gun at this point, just
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
I can't do it. So yeah, so it'll be 4 firepower up
4 flat.
4 flat.
Yeah, against the DC guy, he doesn't have any modifiers.
Okay, 4 flat. 5 on 4 is a 1 MC.
Passes. Also, we've been. I'm looking at those 2 results, and that's something. I don't think we had anywhere else. So you rolled my sniper, and I rolled red armies. So line, nothing, and red sniper activates. Goes further away.
Where is the red sniper?
Over here.
Okay, yeah. So 6, 3,
1,
2, 1,
2,
2.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So targets are either that guy or this guy.
We will random selection. So, that was 01 first, and then the other one, so it goes to 01.
All right. So separate random selection. So commissar and then squad ties. So roll. I guess we'll have to. You can choose, but then roll a sniper activation again.
1 to 3, it's the leader. 4 through 6, it's the squad.
Okay. All right. Leader
There's the
dies.
leader. And against the squad, does not activate.
Just toss that over there.
I hope that's all right. I feel more comfortable just randomizing.
Yeah. No, that's fine. And then there's one thing I have to check with commissars specifically.
Oh,
Because yeah, so this is a case of leader loss stuff happening. Don't see anything other than just regular leader loss morale check. So the 447 checks morale, breaks. Anything else?
The squad and the crew here in P2 will again fire across the way at the concealed units. It will not be the machine gun, so it's going to be 2.5 up 2.
Okay.
It's nothing. I mean, these guys should probably do some firing.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you wanted to do that or if I should.
I'll just turn it over to you.
Sure. We shall do. What we got here? That's 3,
Fire
9,
group of doom again.
9, 14. Let's do. Oh, I could fire group those guys too. Sure. So, MMG, the squad in ground floor R2, and S3, both floors, will all shoot at T1. So that's, I think, 18 halved, so 9 up 3. There's no cowering because of the leader. What's that? 6 on 9, 1 MC. That is everybody shot.
Top to bottom. Break.
One break, the bottom guy pins is 1 MC, yeah? So bottom guy pins, top guy breaks, middle guy's fine. Because he's fanatic. And then S4 will shoot at the group with the heroic leader. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I have to do those separate shots. I think there's... Because they're not connected with a stairwell, I don't think they can actually do fire groups. I'll have to check that next chance I get. So it'll be a 4 firepower shot with the MMG first. So 4 up 2. 7 on 4, I think, is a PTC. Yeah. So PTC from the MMG.
And your sniper.
And my sniper. Leader passes, but the squads don't. Sniper activates. Whoa.
No, the leader fails.
No, he's heroic, so his morale is 9. So my sniper's in W7, so he goes to Y6, and he can't target the sewer guys, so he goes back to W7. So it's a random selection to see who that affects. Last time was a dummy. So it's a 2, so it's a pin or wounds a leader. And that'll be, yeah. It's a green squad there.
All of my squads are green.
Oh, that's right. I always forget. I don't know why. Can anybody else shoot for the reds? No.
Who's thinking the other people left?
You know what? And I don't know why I'm only remembering this now. It should have been your defensive fire first. We were doing Red Army stuff. We just continue with that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, do you want to do you want to take a free shot with whatever your squads had in T1 against something, and
No,
then
that's all right. Let's see. The Fanatics.
because at worst, if you had a shot you wanted to make, you could just make it, right? We'll just count it as all squads are still fine for that shot, and then if it changes something, it changes. We can
Yeah,
try
it's
to work it
okay.
out.
I didn't catch it, so no worries. That
Okay.
leader does get unconcealed because he was directing.
Oh, did I not change it? Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, no, they're fine. Okay, so the squad machine gun in T1 will fire at the machine gun in R1.
Okay.
So 6 of 2. Nothing. For half firepower, I'm sorry, I'm having a mental breakdown here. For pinned units, is it just their inherent firepower that's halved, or all firepower, including support weapons?
I believe it's all of it. Let's double check it here. Pin unit has its inherent firepower halved for remaining turn, and in addition to the other halving. Pin infantry fires MG, IFE, and canister as area fire. So yeah.
All right. U2 is going to fire at the upper level of S3.
Okay.
The heroic leader will participate, so he is 3, 4. So that's going to be 6 firepower, I believe. Up 1.
So both squads and the LMG are shooting.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So 2, 3, 5, 6, and it's up to yeah.
Yep. We're up 1 for the leader.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was looking at fortified for some reason. Yes, up 1. 8 on 6. So
6.
PTC. Cash check. They fail.
And U3 will fire at the upper level of S4.
Okay.
It's going to be 4 up 2. Probably nothing. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Advanced fire phase. Take out residuals. Defensive fire. Oh, can I? I forget if I'm allowed to or if not. So, a unit in a sewer can only be attacked by a unit with a LOS 2 in. All fire versus a unit in a sewer is point blank fire and subject to the -2 hazardous movement DRM. I think my only question is if I always wonder if it's different if it's between 2 units in sewers or not, but I don't think so. is there any Q&A on this? Is fire have for concealed target from your manhole location? No. B8.44. Fire attacks between the adjacent units are allowed as normal during defensive fire. Advanced fire can be used by the attacker to move either to the manhole location above it or to enter CC with the adjacent sewer units. Okay, so
I think you have to discover it.
I don't think so. No.
Let's see. A unit in sewer location is a level 1 lower than the manhole location and a hex out of LOS of all enemy units other than those occupying the sewer location in the same or an adjacent hex, and or by any unit directly above it in a manhole location which has discovered it via a sewer emergence DR earlier that player turn.
Oh. Alright. Well, I guess it just means you won't be able to shoot at me anyway, so. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. What else could I shoot at? Oh, the 447 in R8 is going to shoot at S9. So it's a 2-up-2 shot. Worth a try. Oh, right. I can change my covered arcs, right? For my...
Yes.
Yeah. Changing with that fire. Is there anything for a crew being CX? No. Okay, so the gun in P8, I can only change.
Hold on, before you do that, I know you can in others. I don't know if advanced fire is different for some reason. So, not trying to be a pain.
No worries. All I can see is that it says at the end of a friendly fire phase, and only if at that time its crew is still. Oh, you know what? Maybe they can't because they just recovered it. I forget.
What does recovering? What are the restrictions on recovery?
So doesn't say. In any case, a recovery attempt is allowed only by an unpenned good order. Yeah. Support weapon gun cannot be transferred in the same phase it is recovered. Yeah, it doesn't say. So I assume you could recover and then shoot it.
Yeah, I mean, if your crew could fire it without using intensive or sustained fire, then yeah, you're fine. So yes, we can change it to whatever.
Okay, so the gun in P9 is gonna change covered arc to point P8Q9. That way it can see just about everything. I don't like this idea, but I kind of have to do it anyways. The 152 will change to 06P6, even though I'd much rather point to R7. And that's at the end of my phase, so whatever, I'm not even going to bother shooting anybody else anyways. Preps come off. Now, route phase. So, routes. First and foremost, 01 doesn't have to route, and I'd rather keep them there. 02 will also route to 01. I'll just keep DMing both of them, whatever. My disrupted guy can route to T10, so he'll go there. And lastly, N4 has to route. He can't route to M6 because he'd be interdicted. So he has to go through to M4 and then into L3. I'll just put my normal guy above him. That's it for me.
Nice.
Yeah. And then if you want to T1 guys, if they're planning on doing anything.
He's gonna route there. Can I do that? Yes.
Okay. Advance phase. Hmm. That would be pretty cool. Alright, well, Q8 will advance into R7. Put the... whatever, I'll just keep in mind that. L4 is going to go to M4. I'm going to have L3 go down to L4. And this is about as dumb an idea as I can think of, but N3, I'm going to have my heroic leader jump in.
I was kind of wondering why you didn't chuck the DC, but okay.
So the only reason I didn't is because I kind of wanted to put to place it as a place DC, but I didn't want to risk losing him. But I was already in N3 at that point. And I was like, ah, shit, this sucks. And if I throw the DC, I only get the +3, and it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be a good use of it. So instead, they will go. He will.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's okay.
He will try to hand a 347 squad. And I think that's it for what I want to do. O10 is going to go to N9. Yeah. And that's it. So CC phase, ambush, if you please. My guy's heroic. Your guy's does Fnatic add anything? I don't think so. No.
Let's make sure Red Russians aren't stealthy or something crazy.
Well, I'm partisans, so I would get stealthy, but it wouldn't give me an ambush.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything else. So my heroic leader has a 1 firepower, so I'm at a 1 to 4. No quarter is in effect, and hand to hand is obligatory, I believe, or at least possible. And I will declare it. Actually, hold on. Is it automatic or just potential? What does it say here? No quarters effect hand to hand is in effect. So I think that just means that it's possible. Okay, so it's just possible to invoke it. Okay, well that's a 3-to-1. You know what? Hell, screw it. I'll do it. So hand to hand versus that squad. I'm at a 1-to-4. I get a -1 for my heroic bonus, and I believe that's the only modifiers. I think so. So, yes.
You kill that squad before I can do anything.
Wait, what? I didn't ambush.
I thought you did.
No, I rolled the 5. There's no way for me to get an ambush. I'd have to get a -6 or -5. Anyways, I did not ambush.
Okay. So
Damn.
you killed it though.
All right, I'll take it. CC goes out. Hero DRM. I'll just leave it here. Yeah, squad's dead.
Oh, bunch of Molotovs.
I know. I already forgot, but it's only against adjacent, and I think all my guys kind of. It would. I should have used it for this guy, but whatever. And that's it. So reset this, and it is now the SRP's turn.
All right, let's see if we get our reinforcements. Hurrah!
Nice. Speaking of, I'm gonna set that to the side here.
Rallies. Okay, sorry.
Do we roll weather? If only there was smoke.
Hey,
Smoke
good
or
one
fire.
on Molotovs. I don't...
Yeah, but they're not available anyways. It's like by SSR. Even if I wanted to.
You clear the pins, right?
No, I do not. Thank you.
That guy was a CX as well. I did just clear the pins, I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with this guy.
Nice.
Sweet.
Heat of battle berserk.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. Also, did you just delete CX? What the hell?
It was on this guy.
Yeah,
He keeps it until... Okay, sorry.
because he keeps until his next move phase. So in a 3-player game, it's your CX lasts that much longer.
ADOs are commissars, right? Okay, good. So
Yes. Or at least, no, sorry. ADOs are not. That'd be an 8-up one. just a regular rinky-dink French guy. Posing as a mention.
So it's equal to or under. So yeah, the +4. They do keep all that fun stuff.
Well, the equal to or under is not doesn't take the leader into account. That's the squad, right?
Yes, I know. So that 2 is actually with the DM base.
So what are we looking at here? Heat of battle 2. They are counted as.
It's +3. I think we figured out last time.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. Because it's 2 for Russian and 1 for broken.
So they battle hard.
If it's +3, no, it'll treat as berserk. Since those guys actually have somebody in view.
Side, yes, so
yeah.
Joy.
So berserk, and then they got the DC, of course.
Yes, they do.
Well, on the bright side, 10 morale is going to come in handy.
Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, so that's that guy. Let's see who else do I have. Fine, just get pinned. This guy self-rallying. Yay.
I'll roll for S6 for the Red Army. Doesn't make it.
He doesn't? No, he's in concealment training. It's -1, doesn't he?
But it's a +1 for self-rally attempts.
Ah, gotcha.
And none of my guys can rally, so DMs come off.
If there's anything else for rally phase.
I don't think so.
Fire. S9 will fire at R8.
Okay.
So it's going to be 8 flat, I believe.
Mm-hmm. 8 on 8, check. Casualty, break.
We'll take that.
Yeah, just my luck.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah, no worries.
What's Commissar Exchange?
That's something you can only do at the start, and you essentially trade. If I remember correctly, you're trading a hero, or not a hero, a leader for a commissar. So, like, if you want to have a little bit better chance of rallying without DMs, you get Commissar. You exchange for a commissar. That or it's the other way around. I was. Where's the rule? Exchange. It's not even on that page. Because they call it replace. So essentially, at the start of any scenario, including do or build your own and Russian partisans during or prior to October 1942, Russian player may replace up to one 8-0 leader with a 9-0 political commissar, or a 8-1 for a 10-0 political commissar. So basically, you're just saying like, oh, I want to have slightly better leaders, but none of them have negative DRM, so they're all garbage, basically.
So here's a little thing that I just noticed. Neither you nor I can use multi-location fire groups.
Yeah, because we're well. I know I couldn't because I'm partisans.
Yeah, I'm also partisans.
Yeah, so. But I don't know that you've attempted multi-location fire groups yet, so.
Yeah, I've done one from over here, I think.
I don't think so. But in any case, I remember we talked about it last time, and if it happened, it happened. So.
Yeah, I think I missed, so it was a real thing. Anyway. All right, well, the non-berserk units in U2 will fire at...
See, this is actually a really interesting idea because if you... So the closest... the berserkers always have to charge the closest, right? So S3 is the closest to that. If you break the guys in the fortified location, they won't prevent the berserkers from getting in. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. So yes, they will fire across the road there. So that's going to be 8, 10, 11 up 2.
Yeah. Because it's either that or pick a different party. But...
So 8 on 11 is a 1 MC.
1 MC coming up. They pass. And oh, it's thermal sniper.
There's 2 units there. So leader and squad.
Oh, your squad gets the exact same number, but finally, or not exact, but anyways, triggers your sniper.
I gotta see what the hell. I wish I could see what my sniper activation stats are, because Jesus Christ.
It's gotta be like 1 and 2 or something, or like 1 and 1.5 or something ridiculous.
Oh, 2-6.
Sniper, your sniper's there. 2-6 was it? Wow.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you have
yeah,
correct.
Any of those, I think.
So you have an option between where you want to put them. It can't target the. One thing to keep in mind is it wouldn't target the fortified because it has a higher T in.
Yeah, you know what? We'll target. Is it R2?
Right. So there are two potential targets. Top, bottom. All right. Roll your sniper activation. Okay. No. So, do you want a random selection if you pick the real or other guy?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Do you want to do it since I rolled or? All right. Let me see if I can do it. Real, fake. All right, we got cursed dice. Real, fake. All right, real guy. That was a one. Yeah, so that guy breaks. Jesus Christ, three doubles in a row. That's impressive.
We will continue to pour fire. Why not? T1 will also fire at S3, the bottom.
All right.
So that's going to be 10 up 3.
Ooh, nice.
So 6 on 10 is another 1 MC.
Leader squad. Leader breaks squad heat of battle. That leader is an 8. Oh yeah. Okay, so he doesn't make the fanatics do anything. Heat of battle. Let's just roll 2 dice. 7. They're Russians. So they get a +2. They are elite. So they get a -1. So they're at. It's a +1 total. So at 8. They battle harden. I don't think they can battle harden again. I think that's one of the few times that battle hardening does nothing. Battle hardening. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, cannot obtain any loftier status because they are already fanatic. They would have become fanatic.
Damn. Actually, so instead of being fanatic just in the building, now they're just permanently fanatics. That's the difference.
All right.
Not that it really changed much. Oh, I forgot to change these guys too. These guys are fanatic.
And hey, why not? This last unit over here will also fire in U3. They're just going to be a flat 4 up 3.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right.
Moon phase. He can't get in.
So how it works? There's a thing on Berserk as well. I forget if they have to go to the next one or if there's something else. So regardless, the fanatic guy's gonna want to shoot at him or have to, anyways. Fortified. Oh, okay. So at the start of the movement phase, each non-melee berserk unit must charge the nearest in hexes, not movement factors, known enemy unit if it has sufficient blah, blah. Exception pillbox fortified location. So if you know it's a fortified location, you can ignore it. So your next option is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So your next options are those 3. So if you want to take that back, you can, in case you want to move this.
Because I kind of have to charge that way, either way. I mean, if I choose here or here, I still basically have to charge most direct route, right?
It's lowest. It's still most direct, but it does not have to be lowest movement factors. So, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is that if, let's say, you chose R1, you can go through the building and not, incur the same penalties as if
Okay,
you're
yeah, I
going
don't
through.
know. I was thinking I had to actually run out of the street because of the lowest move effect. But yes, I will charge through the building. So I will move there for 2.
So target is R1.
Yeah, targets
Okay.
are 1.
So they'll get to S1, and then the MMG will shoot at them for a 8+2.
Should it be +3 because they're CC?
It's non-assault movement,
Oh,
but miss regardless. So that will be first fire. That was 8, so it'll be full residual. And then they run into the actual R1 building, which forces the crew to shoot again. So they will shoot. This time it's triple point blank fire, but halved for subsequent. So 6 up 2. So 8 on 6 is Pintash check, which they can't take.
so they're in.
That counts as final protective fire. They pass because it's they have 7 morale, so they're lucky.
Stay there until the end of time.
Well, we'll see. All right, who's next? Who's next to be thrown
I'm
into
going to
the...
do some sewer fun.
Ah,
So
I was
these guys
hoping.
are lost. So they get a +1 to see whether they stay lost.
Mhm.
And they do not.
Hooray.
Hallelujah.
So they can go back to their start point of W7.
And in fact, yes, they will do so. Sorry, yes, I'm shuffling together now.
Yeah, no worries.
So let's see if they can get out. No?
No, I think... hold on. Can't they automatically leave? It's more just a matter of... Discovered, cannot emerge. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're stuck, so that's fine.
Well, they're discovered by
Okay.
nobody, so that's fine.
Yeah, they're okay. I'm not too worried. Okay, guys in R7 are okay. Yeah, that's not a 6 or 7, so they're fine. They will also go back to their start location in U6.
Alright.
And they can come out, but they'll stay in the sewer.
It's just a bunch of mole men.
This stack will try and go into the sewer.
Okay.
I'm feeling sassy. They do not get lost, thank God.
Ooh. What's your available destinations? T1, U4, D3.
We will move to U4.
Can't emerge, but they wouldn't be discovered anyways.
Yeah, no, they're just going to stay where they are. We will assault move.
Right. The N9 guys will take the 1-up-1 shot. No, that's a miss.
We'll declare CX.
All right.
So we'll move 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
I will take a shot with R7. That is clear. That is 6-9 down 1. 8 on 9 is an NMC.
And that is my own sniper. And then into the Sanger. What was the cost to recover?
It's an extra 1 when moving in there.
So that would be 5 to move in and recover, which is under my save.
You are in U9, so T9 was 2, S10.
Nope, factory.
Oh, right, because it's inside. Yeah, so it's 5 total.
So we will recover.
Okay.
You have no idea how tempted I am to move these guys into the sewer.
It's just a bunch of rat folk. That's all I'm expecting from the SRP at this point.
These are assault moves, sorry.
That's fine. Everybody knows they're fakes.
Yeah, well,
Although dummies can use sewer movement, so it's not actually a bad idea to just toss a bunch of fake dudes to and try to screw you over.
assault move.
Okay.
Sorry. Shift and control are right next to each other. Regular move, so 2.
Pretty sure they lose concealment.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Let's check. Yep. Okay.
4.
Okay.
5.
All right.
Well, that's everybody.
Okay. Defensive fire. Red Army goes first. That's 9. That's not worth it there. Oh, 6 residuals there. S3 will shoot at T1 as a 9-up-2. 7 on 9, 1 MC. Yeah.
And that's your sniper.
Oh yeah. Red partisan sniper does not activate. So I think yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a pin.
Yeah, breaks the bottom guy. What else would I do if I was the Brits? The MMG in S4 will shoot at the DC guys in U3, so 4 up 2. That's a miss. And the ground floor guys will make the same shot. They'll cower, so it'll be 6 on 1, which is a miss. So that's them done. And if you want to take over the rest, since they're all either pointing at me or closer to me, do your worst.
The units in 03 will fire group and fire on M4. So that's going to be a 9 up 2, I believe.
That is a 9 up 1. Because brush doesn't give bonus.
So 9 on 9 is a pin test check.
Leader squad. Leader's fine. Squad pins.
The machine gun will fire at the squad out in the open.
Okay.
So 4 flat.
Mm-hmm.
7 on 4 is another pin test check.
Pins.
And that's rate, so we will fire again.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks.
I knew there was a reason you were rolling for this.
Okay, the crew in P2 will fire at 01.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 2 up 1, or 2 up 2, excuse me.
Yeah.
So that's nothing, but you still get the end.
You were shooting at 01?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I thought you were shooting at was it P1?
No, that's the next shot. That's the squad and the machine gun will fire at P1.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 2.5 up 2.
5.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, 5 up 2.
Yeah.
It's advanced fire. So 7 on 5 is pin test check. Pin test checks like crazy.
Fakes and my sniper. Which I keep not activating.
The LMG and the squad, the elite squad, will fire at the Sanger unit here.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6 up 1, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Does the 152 have a gun shield? That would be the only other thing to think of.
Artillery? No, I don't believe it does. It's AT guns and infantry only, I think.
Okay. So 6 up 1. So 9 on 4 is nothing. I think that's the most pressing threat, to be honest. So, at least for them. I mean, do you agree?
Yeah.
Probably should have fire grouped them, but the top level will also fire now. So that's going to be 3, 7.
There's no stairwell, so I don't think they would anyways. I really have to check that.
No. The top floor. So the bottom, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so the bottom floor fired. Now the top floor is firing. Same location. So it's going to be 7 down 1. With the leader.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 on 7. So 2 MC.
Breaks, because it's always my shitty rolls. And sniper, not activate, because, again, holy Christ. I wish my sniper would do something.
And the machine gun gets rate, so it will fire again, just because why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be a 4 up 1. But it doesn't break, so there's always that. And I think that's it. If anybody else looking fire.
Cool. My defensive fire, I'm gonna do M4 is gonna shoot at ground floor of 03. So that'll be a 3 shot.
3 or 4? Oh, it's the leader.
Yeah, and then that's miss.
Is that the machine gun? Didn't break.
That is an 11. Yes, the LMG does break. Those guys can't shoot again. Well, I might as well get some use out of it. P9 is going to shoot at the upper floor with the 9.2 liter and the MMG.
Okay.
7. No rate of fire.
It's just 2 for the building.
But yeah, which I think is going to be a miss.
Yeah, if it's infantry, then yeah, it's less than 6 hexes, right?
Yeah. And because I always get shitty rolls, so that's going to miss. And acquisition. Oops. Let's see. There we go. So that guy's shot. My guy in N9 will shoot at N10 again. His final fire. So it'll be a 1 up 1. Again. Garbo roll. And I don't think I have anybody else to shoot. So advanced fire phase.
Alright, first thing, the gun crew is going to rotate their gun.
It's at the end of the phase, but whatever.
Okay, I mean, they're not going to fire, so...
Sure.
To face Q9, R8. squad will decloak to fire. So 4 up 1.
Okay.
Cowers to a 2. 5 on 2 is a normal morale.
I got passes. That was a Red Army Sand. No activation.
The unit in T8 will fire across the road, or across the road tracks to R7. It's going to be a 2 up 2. Nothing. And V7 will also fire at R7. That is going to be a 3 up 2. 6 on 3
Shouldn't it be a 2 up 2? 2, 3, 4. Because the green squad is have twice. And then the LMGs have for advanced fire. Yes, it's 2. So that was 6 on 2. ETC. And Red Army Sam. Still nothing. And then squad leader, or leader squad. So leader passes. There. So leader passes, top squad does not, bottom squad does.
And that's it for my advanced fire phase.
Alright. Routes. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay. So yours first.
I think that's it for my routes.
Yep.
Yep.
So, mine. Might as well route out O1 into N0 and then M1. Let's pin guys, whatever. My guys in O7 don't have to move. My guy in R8 is going to route to R7. My guy in T10 technically is fine. So he'll just move. You know what? He'll go to U10 and then V10. I think that's it for me. Now for the Red Russians, R2 has to move. He can go... theoretically, it's possible for him to go into Q3, then Q3 upper floor, and then continue to get to the leader.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
And that is technically...
the leader of the fortified building doesn't have to move.
He doesn't have to, but I feel like he should, just because, you know, he's going to be under threat. He can go to the first level, and he can continue, but the problem is that's 2, 4, 6... Yeah, he can't get there. Can he get to anybody else? No. So I think the best decision for him is just going to be essentially to go upper floor. Oh, no, wait, he can't even do that either, because he'd be getting closer to R1. The fortified location is probably the best one for him then. Shit, that sucks.
I have a question. Can your destination be closer to a visible enemy unit?
No.
So this guy can see these guys, right?
Yes. So he'd be eliminated.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk about it. Just
No, just kill more of my guys, whatever.
goddamn conscripts here. All of them are running around underground.
Um, is there anything else?
I think it's very interesting that we've so far managed to kill only one Russian unit.
Yeah, well, so in my experience, I always die. I always roll really high on my morale checks. That's why I break a lot. And I roll shitty on IFTs. But also, I'm not too surprised just because the Red Russians start in highly defensible terrain. If anything, I think this scenario really how it probably normally devolves is that uh, both partisan sides say, "Yeah, we're not shooting at each other," so that they can get the the foot into the Q3 building, and then as soon as they're in, it's like, all right, now I don't want partners. Like yeah, oh, there's a secret handshake of like you can get R9 for free if I get P9 for free, right? And then you like right now they're pointed. My gun in P9 technically can shoot. Actually, maybe not. I forget if I think it's the hex center. So you probably can't shoot R9, but it's like, yeah, that's just one covered arc change, right?
No,
Uh,
I mean, I kind of like that we've been skirmishing over those guns.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I think because of how defensible the Red Army position is, I think it's one of those like you're gonna have to. Someone's gonna get bashed on essentially. So,
Yeah.
all right, and obviously the my side is less defendable in a. There's more open ground. Like
Yeah,
you've got these buildings and I got open ground. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it for routes.
dance phase. And I think that's it. Just gonna do that.
All right.
CC. Let's start with the Russians.
All right. There's no ambush roll. You'll get a. What's the table there?
Do Berserks have to declare hand to hand?
I was gonna look that up before I started checking something else again. Berserk. I don't think they do, but
Should have attacked.
no, I don't think they have to. Hand to hand. Where's J2? Oh, Berserk attacker must declare. Okay, yeah, so he does.
Oh, it's hand to hand.
Yeah, so it's automatically hand to hand. So you're at a 2-to-1. The crew is at a 1-to-2.
I am lax, so
Yeah, it doesn't change anything for that. You'll also get a -1 because they're CX. And the crew will get a +1.
So 1 and a -1, I think.
Yeah, 2 to 1 on a -1, and they're at a 1 to 2 on a +1.
So that's a kill from me. They are no longer berserk.
Correct.
That's one way to get in there. And down here, I believe there is an ambush roll here.
There's a potential, yes. So that'll be a no.
I have to reveal.
If you choose to attack with them, yes, they'll have to reveal. Right. So will it be hand to hand or
No.
no hand to hand? All right, I'll just go 1 to 4 against the green squad with the DC.
Okay.
Actually, do I want to?
1 against you.
I'm not gonna bother with that.
We are inexperienced, so
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. If I tried to capture you, I could get a -1, but not really worthwhile.
we barely get you.
You're at a 8 to 1.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Do units in sewer get concealment?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're out of LOS of everybody.
So that's done. Looks like that.
Alright, Red Russians, no weather change. Rallies. Do you want to roll rallies or?
Sure. We have 2, right? So
3.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that one guy there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I will start, I guess, with the guy in S6. Who fails. The unit here fails but loses DM, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the leader. Oh, I should have broke the leader earlier. I'm sorry. Also fails. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take a pins in there. I have this crew will attempt to rally. They do not. And they lose DM. I don't have any other rallies.
They should probably lose their CX too, right?
Yes. And then you got a guy in U2.
Yeah, I have 1 rally up here. Succeeds, I think. No, fails. Sorry. Oh, no, fails.
Yeah. So take DMs off. They don't get reinforcements. I forgot about that.
What do they get?
They get. I was gonna conceal them anyways. They get a 2 squads, crew, leader, DC, and a LMG.
Oh, that could be a nice little FU for whoever. Want to handle those if they do come in? We'll randomly look where they come in or what?
Yeah. I mean, we can try to figure out some way to, like, how would we prioritize it or whatever.
Yeah. I think. Broken weapons. You want to handle those?
Oh, yeah, sure. 04. They get it. I will try to roll mine in M4. Gone. Is there anything else? Nope. So that's it.
Right. Prep fire. I feel like these guys should be shooting over at me.
Hmm?
I don't think they have any other valid targets at this point.
No.
So that's going to be 7 up 2.
6. Cruise at. Oh no, wait. Sorry. Yeah, 7. Sorry, I was counting half for some reason.
Nine on 7. It's pin test check. Test checks trigger Saiyans? No.
Yes. But it'd be your own.
Dang it. I keep missing that hex center. 03 will fire at M4.
Okay.
There is a stairwell, so they will fire group.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 9 up 2.
Up 1. Cowers in the +1. Yeah, it's gonna be a miss. Or the fanatics don't cower, but the up guys will cower. So
both fire.
right. Yeah, so they don't cower, but 11 on 9.
Yeah, no. Well, hey, we found a use for this crew. You can run around and pick up the demolition.
Among other things. I'm gonna be more tempted to send them to the guns, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
I definitely know that either Q3 or R3 is going to want to or have to move to R2. But that's something for movement phase.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, the machine gun up here will fire at the unit out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be a 4 flat.
Yeah.
They cower. No, it's crew. They don't cower.
Yeah, and fanatic and leader, so
1 MC.
breaks. That was their own sniper.
Do you want to do the guys over on my side, and then we can talk about Q4?
Yeah, sure. So we'll just do big stack S3. The guys in R1 aren't berserk anymore, so I don't really know if I want to target them. I'd probably go for T1, just because it's a fanatic and a green squad, so we'll just shoot there. Oh, I need to move that under it there. So it's a 9 up 2. They don't cower, but that is 6 on 9. 1 MC. And their own sniper again. Jeez. At this rate, we're not going to get into the Q3 building. It's funny. And then S4 will shoot at U2 as 2 separate attacks. So I'll do the machine gun first, breaks it, and then squad doesn't do anything. Now, as for Q4, when it comes to the rules of engagement, if it's best TEM possible, then you've got R9, P9, N9, and 07. 07's broken, so I don't really think there's any real reason to shoot there, except maybe with the ground squad, just because they won't have the range to extend firepower, to good effect to the 9 line. But definitely the MMG should be shooting at one of these 3 targets on the 9 line.
Yeah, do we want to randomize? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going left to right?
Sure.
Let's go shoot at R9.
So 4 down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want the squad to shoot as well? That'd be a 5.5 down 1. Actually, 5 since there's no.
As well. Why 5.5?
No, I was just thinking 5, because it's 3, but it's if they're shooting at R9, the squad is would be halved for long range. So, but there's no 5.5, so it'd just be 5.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 5 down 1. 8 on 5. Task check. Hey, cool. Alright, I am so rearrange this. There.
So then the bottom unit.
So the bottom unit has more options. They could shoot at the broken guy in M5. They could shoot at the broken guys in 07. And barring that, the next best shot would be N9, P9, and R9.
Alright, we'll do the same for that, I think.
Well,
what I would suggest is let's have the 1, 2, 6 fire at the broken guy here, just to DM him again.
they wouldn't be able to.
Oh, less than 1.
So, you would, yeah. So because it's less than 1, the other thing to take into account is to force DM on a unit. Even if it's a miss, while you normally put a DM, there's a one of the lines in the rule says that taking into consideration cowering. And the reason it's written that way is that let's say you had this green squad is firing at long range, so they'd be at 2. Because when a green squad cowers, they cower 2 columns. If they missed, they wouldn't DM a squad. It's a very weird way to calculate force DMs. But in any case, I feel like if I was playing, I would either split it. So have the LMG shoot at a far target. Either put DM status on the 07 since you're probably not going to get anything great out of that. But otherwise, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, otherwise, you can put one firepower out to the 9 line and then fire full firepower against M5, is probably how I would do it. Because the alternative would be fire both together for 3 against M6. But
What?
if you're shooting from Q4, it'd be the ground floor guys.
Yeah, there's only one squad there.
Yeah, so there's the 447 and the 26, right? 6 firepower have to 3 against M6, or I would shoot LMG against a separate target and then shoot full power at M5.
Are these units capable of split fire?
They should be allowed to. Because, or at least as far as I remember reading, because it constitutes a use of a support weapon, but that shouldn't negate your ability to shoot at separate targets. Let me see here. No unit can fire its inherent firepower support weapon gun in more than one phase per player turn. Otherwise, players may fire all, some, none of their units in an applicable phase. A personal unit may not split its inherent firepower between different targets, but a squad can fire 1 or 2 of its support weapons separately at different targets, provided it does so in the same fire phase. The squad which has fired its inherent firepower but not yet used its support weapon should be marked with the proper prep fire, first fire, final fire counter, but with the support weapon on top of the counter, unrestrained by it.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of. I feel like that gets a lot of players, especially newer ones, where they're like, "Oh, I'll prep fire," so you prep fire everything against one target, but you can actually split. It's just that, like, I don't know. It's like my brain was wired differently for a long time.
No, no, it's a good thought. I just, I wanted the firepower just here just seems so low that it's like, I sort of feel like you have to combine in order to get a decent shot at doing much of anything, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean,
No, I see where you're going. It's fine.
the 4 firepower against the open ground, that's all right. It's the 1 firepower where, like, you have to roll low, but to a certain degree, you always have to roll low with regardless.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll do that. Let's see where the 1 firepower is going. Same as before.
Sure. So Sangard.
So I will roll.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, it's cool. It's fine. So that's 8 up 1. That's nothing. The 4 against this guy.
Mm-hmm. You want to roll that one? There you go. 6 and 4 NMC. Fails. Reduces to half squad.
And I think that's it for everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
Movement.
So I definitely feel like a unit, whether that's Q3 or R3, should move up to R2, just to cut access off.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say Q3, particularly if we're still thinking about having R3, because R3 is covering the manhole as well.
Oh, it is? Alright, so
Alright,
so Q3 goes to P2, and then advanced phase P2, the guys in P2 will want to move. Um,
Yeah, probably. Do we want to have the crew that's here try and pick up that LMG? Maybe, I don't know.
you mean the 347?
No, the LMG that the squad on the first floor has. The broken squad has an LMG. So I guess the question is whether you think the broken squad is going to unbreak.
Well, so the crew on the ground floor wouldn't be able to grab it because the broken squad's up top, and a crew can't shoot more than one sport weapon because they're a half squad.
The broken squad isn't up top. The broken squad's on the bottom floor, unless it got moved in the wrong place.
To me, it's on the upper floor because or else they wouldn't have been able to try and rally, right? It's specifically for them to be with the leader.
Okay, that's weird. Let me resync.
Yeah, I don't know why that'd be different. But that was the thought process was to have the squad up upstairs so that they could potentially rally.
Okay, yeah, that was weird.
Um, I mean, technically the 347 shot, so they wouldn't be able to roll in movement phase. Um, oh, and it is still being possessed by the squad, so I don't think they can like take it from them. It'd have to be the leader might be able to in the advanced phase. I'd have to double check on that, but otherwise, the only other thing I could think of would be like P3 and try to get a gun, but that's it. I can't think of anything
Honestly,
else
that
to
feels
do with them.
really suicidal.
Yeah, that's the other problem too, is that like you're kind of just throwing away guys. I mean, moving him to Q4, yeah, I still don't even like that because you're kind of just
One basket kind of deal.
yeah, and like there's at a range of 2, you're not adding anything, so I don't think it's necessary. I think defensive fire is
Yep.
more
I
than
believe you
more
have
than
first
fine.
defense fire. Yeah.
Yeah. I still really don't like Q4, so my gun in P9 will still try to shoot at them. That's the one time I get a critical. So that's a critical, which means that it doubles the firepower, and instead of +2, it is a down 2. So uh, that's 122, which is 24, so it automatically goes to 36. And IFT, so that's a 6 on 36, which is a 1 KIA. That's gonna rubble the shit. Okay. So 1 KIA. Do you want to do random selection? I'm kind of worried.
We're on the bottom floor there.
Top floor. So it's leader, crew, squad, broken squad.
Your crew, squad, broken squad.
Alright, so broken squad's immediately killed. Everybody automatically breaks. And then, because that was a critical hit and resulted in a KIA, it's possible that we'll rubble.
What's trouble with that floor or the whole hex?
So it should rubble the floor, but it will create falling rubble, which could potentially crash and destroy other stuff. So any HE attack over 70 millimeters against building hex where the original IFT die roll, which causes a KIA. Well, you know what? I think it's because it's original IFT, so I don't know if it counts final. Before normally resolving the HE attack against any affected occupants, make a subsequent dice roll, adding a +1 DRM. If the building is stone construction, it's not. If the result is less or equal to the KA of the original dice roll. That building. Okay, so it doesn't because it's not final. Or at least I'm going to assume because it's not final IFT. Which is unfortunate. Because that wouldn't have done it. Or man. Do we want to go with that for fun? I don't think we should.
Wow, what does that do?
So so level affected in area type would be all unarmored occupants, including support weapons of a rubble building level, are eliminated. Even if the KA occurs in a higher building level, there's still a possibility that the entire building will collapse. Roll 1 die. On a DR 6 or more, the entire building hex is rubble. There's a +1 for every non-rooftop building level above one in which the rubble occurred. It would have to count as rubble, but
yeah, the whole thing would be rubbled.
That seems too cheap. I'm invoking.
You know, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. It's a big gun that just opened up on them. Yeah, that's cool. Let's rubble it. Does fortified building have any effect?
Well, so that's the thing. So the no, we shouldn't. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Because
we're following rules, aren't we?
No, so it's original IFT, and then you roll to rubble, and then you roll a second die. I think is how it plays it out. Rubble creation by HET. Why would this not allow me to zoom in? That's the dumbest thing. Yeah, so I would have to roll an original KIA, which I didn't. It was a modified. Then you roll to rubble, and then if you rubble, you roll a second dice to see if you collapse. So it's too many dice rolls to wave.
What was your original
DR? 8, which is not enough. I would have had to roll an original 6.
Okay, so the boom doesn't rubble, but they still get pasted.
Yeah, exactly. That one squad just vanishes. All right. Now I do have rate of fire. I don't really want to give you more of an advantage. So instead, I will declare a shot against N9. They have to change covered arc twice, which is a +4. Is it?
Can you if you have already fired?
It's rate of fire, so it should be allowed. Since it's not counted as having shot, is how I always. Because even if you're changing covered arc, you're still the idea is that you're able to shoot is the thing, and it's not intensive fire, it's not anything like that. But it's still massive malices. So no turret, so it's a +4. There's a +1 for the woods. So that'll be a miss, but I will get a acquisition. What else do I want to do in defensive fire? The 447 and leader will shoot at. I'm just gonna go for the upper floor 04. There's no brush. It's a +1 because my leader is a -1. That'll be nothing.
Why is there no brush? You're firing along the hex line.
Because I'm firing upwards. The only reason why when you're shooting O3 to M4 is because the ground level guys are affected. Um, I don't like your Sangar guy, so I'm gonna shoot at him with R7. So it's a 9 up 2. It's a 9 and 9, which I think is PTC. So you're taking another PTC. No sniper activation. And I think that'll be it for my defensive fire. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's it for me.
Well, we'll fire back at your unit from down here.
Jerks.
So I believe it's going to be 8 up. Oh, our Sangar's in place of or in addition to?
It's I think Sangars are technically written as in addition to, but there's no other bonus. TM Sangar unit +1. No, it's just +1, and they don't have a gun shield, so they can't claim +2 instead.
Well, you get +2 because you get the brush hindrance on there.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't cross. Brush is not inherent terrain.
Okay, all right. Well, +1 then. So 8 up 1.
So you trigger your sniper, and by that I mean not triggering it whatsoever. And 4 and 8, 2 MC, and they break because of course.
Yes, why not? The unit here will toss its DC at the hexagon.
All right. So it's
up 5, I believe. No, up 4.
it's up 4 and halved because they're concealed. So 12 on 15 is a miss. That'll also be a miss. Or actually, that's full firepower, right?
But the 5, so that's going to be a 13 on 30. It's a normal morale check.
Oh, wow.
Which they ELR.
Of course. I hate DCs so much sometimes.
Yeah,
I just want them to blow up and do something cool, you know?
they're green, so they can't ELR. So
They disrupt.
Disrupt. Well, that's fun. The LMG and the unit in S1 will fire at the ground floor of S3.
Okay.
So 6 up 3.
Jesus.
Well, it's a cower, so that doesn't help us.
1 MC. That's 5 on 4.
Well, they're green, so they'll cower twice, right?
Oh, right. NMC instead. So, leader first, route check, he passes, squad breaks.
And everybody's DM'd.
Yeah. Oh, that leader check was also by sniper, which doesn't activate again.
I do have rate.
With the LMG, yes.
So sure.
Actually, those guys are fanatics, so they don't cower.
Oh right.
So it'd
Yeah,
still be
we
one MC, so everybody's still the leader's still fine, the guy still breaks, and you get to shoot the LMG again if you want, but it's still only 2 firepower.
not worth it. The squad and the heroic leader here will fire at the upper floor on S3.
Okay.
That is going to be 5 up 1. I know 5 is nothing. Squad and squads in the commissar here will fire across the road.
Okay.
Why not? So that's going to be 8 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
9 on 8 is a pin test check.
Leader, squad, all pin.
The machine gun will similarly fire at them. So 6 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
9 on 6 is nothing.
I swear one day I'm gonna do like all the other ASL guys, and I'll just get a camera, and I'll just start rolling real dice because I can't trust robots anymore.
I mean, in the long run, I think random.org does some funkiness too.
Yeah, there was actually a huge discussion on the ASL Discord not too long ago about how both work. Both the random.org and the built-in.
All right, my last fire is going to be my gun. Can they fire? I guess is the question. Well, they're pinned, so they get a +2.
Yeah. So depending on what you shoot here, it's an automatic +4 for TM.
Yeah, we're gonna start with these guys.
All right.
So that is going to be a +4 in my covered arc. I think it's just a +4. You're 2 hexes, so +3.
Do you still get the? Do you still get that if you're pinned? Ordnance. Yeah, I don't see an exception. So yeah, okay.
So yeah, +3. That is a miss, but I get my +1.
You're minus what?
My -1. believe that's everybody at fire. So,
All right.
advancing fire. Do we have anybody that can?
I don't think there's any that would want to, because the only one that's available would be the 126 in R2, but a 1 up 2 shot gives you nothing. So I think it's straight route phase. Broken guys. It only makes sense that everybody in they're broken actually, so they can. Do you think they should stay there or go to Q3?
I would think that they would go to Q3, just because I don't know. Just from a, if you want to RP it, they just got a shell in the face essentially.
All right, so they go to Q3. They have to leave the MMG behind because it's too heavy for them. There's no reason for S3 to move because they're already in a better spot. Technically, you know what? Because the guys are broken in R1, I think S3 should route and go to Q3. Just on the ground floor, though.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Go. I think that's it for them. Me, P9's gonna stay where they are. My guy in M5 will go to L4 and then continues into L3. And that's it.
What does the disrupted mean?
So disrupted means that you can't normal route. I think I screwed up, and so essentially you can't move unless you're adjacent to a known enemy unit, or you're in open ground. There's a thing to it, but essentially because you don't know that R2 has any real guys, they can just sit there, and they can't self rally is the other thing. So regardless of how many turns they just sit around, they'll kind of just. You need a leader to go up to them.
They'll just stay put.
Alright. Advanced phase. The fanatics.
Hold on. Alright, sorry about that.
No worries. S3 is going to move downstairs because he wants the fortified building location. I have a feeling like if I was in this situation, I would take I would shift squad and LMG in P2 to P3. The 447 in the fortified building location goes to 04 ground location, and the 347 goes down.
That's good to me.
Oops, they keep their LMG. Take off that. And this guy's go here. I just don't know what I would do with the P2 DC. Like, I guess you could keep the DC there. There's
You place it and then move away.
set it. Problem is like setting it. They're still beholden to keeping line of sight, which is harder. to do in with these factory walls. So I don't know. I also feel like there's so few people on this like upper left side, especially considering like I've got sewer guys and I got broken dudes, which don't really pose a threat either way. So I don't really know if I'd set DC there.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is that it would then free up that unit to move, 1 or 2 axes away.
I mean, they just, meh, but it still constitutes as use of shooting or something. Um, I think maybe what could be done would be like move them into Q3, and then maybe like give the DC to the leader or something in the movement phase. But that's about it.
Okay, yeah, I think we can just leave them there for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's it for advances. There's no CC that I can see or think of. So reset.
Do you mind calling it there?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing again. All right, I'll just do.
This particular scenario, for whatever reason, is just kind of particularly mentally taxing.
Well, it's it's because we're thinking of two sides. Like we're having to share strategies and shoot at ourselves while also playing against ourselves. So it's yeah.
Oh, I have a question. Your squad that broke, do they lose acquisition?
Yeah, I just haven't taken off yet because it won't matter. Start turn 3, post web. Cool. So that's done. So yeah, next Friday.
Sounds good.
Cool. So I'll see you then.
Alright, have a good week.
Yeah, you too. Cheers. This is getting bloodier and bloodier. And my propensity to miss every morale check is really screwing me over. But yeah, so this will continue, like I said, next week, Friday. So stay tuned and hope to see you then.